down here on the lower bee yard. Bees are looking pretty good. Supplement in there. I'm gonna put some patties, top them off. I'm probably just gonna crack the top box, one patty in the middle, and call her good. Just kind of making sure they're good and have what they need before they go to California here in November. So we're gonna do that. Just gonna be a quick little pop in. Haven't done much of a video lately. I got some baling I gotta go do later, and I wanted to get into the bees a little bit while I had an opportunity and kind of feel them and see how they're feeling weight wise, and see how they're going. It looks like they're bringing in a little bit of pollen. I'll flip the camera here. Nah, maybe they're not bringing in much pollen. I can't see. I seen a couple that had some pollen on it, but I'm not seeing as much as I would like to see. I spoke to a beekeeper today about rabbit brush and how beneficial that can be to bees in the fall. We have a lot of rabbit brush in Utah, but there's actually not a lot of rabbit brush around this particular area. Most of it's up on the mountains or out there on those mountains a ways. So I need to actually look for a good fall yard to put my bees to try to capture some of that. Oh, I just drew a blank on the name. I just said it. The rabbit brush. Yeah, forgive me there. But bees are actually fairly active. They're looking pretty decent. I don't think there's much of a flow going on, so I wonder if they're going to be a bit spicy. But let's get into them. Got all my pollen sub out. I'm using the Ultra Bee. That brand, or that kind right here. The rocket fuel. It's upside down, sorry, but I'm gonna go ahead and give them each a pound. And that should be pretty decent for now. I'm all about staging my stuff before I go to work, so everything's just where it needs to be. So I'm gonna take this stack and I'm gonna walk around and put one on top of each box, and then I'll go back around again and open them. I know that's getting in it twice, but instead of carrying what I need there, walk back to the truck, carrying it, I just feel that's more efficient with my time, and I just walk through with everything, place it all out, and then I go back through and put it all in the middle. So I'm gonna go get these spread real quick. So the date is like September, I don't even remember what date it is. September 3rd, 4th maybe. Oh, that box is pretty light up top. This is kind of to see how heavy these top boxes. See if I need to put some open feed out, maybe give them a splash of some syrup. I fed them each 2 gallons. Oh yeah, that top box is plenty fine. Just stick it in there, set them back on. Oh yeah, that box is plenty fine. Holy cow, that's a box of bees. That's ready for California there. That's an Okie queen. This one didn't get ripped up. Here's your some pollen, girls. Oh yeah, Okie, that box is, if you're watching it, this is actually hive I grafted from too, and got some of my queens out of. This is one of the queens I got from Oki, and man, that box is phenomenal. Yeah, this one's fine too. I actually forgot about this box in the honey process, or when I was processing honey, so this whole top box was actually on a single brood. So it was clear full of honey, but I just left it and they've came up and started laying in. It's actually perfect, so she'll have plenty of resources to make it to Cali. Oh, that box is light. I broke that one by my hand. Yeah, that box is pretty light. I ought to give them a splash of feed. Maybe I will go through and splash feed some of these. Put an F on there for feed. Most of them should be fairly good. That one's plenty good. I'll get a little better video of me putting these in the middle here in a minute. Once I finish this pallet, I'll show the pallet a little closer up. Oh, man, I got some heavy bees. That's good. That's real good. All right. Next pallet, I'll film this a little closer. Breaker. Here's a box of bees. That's good looking there. Chase them down a little bit. I'll just set that right up on top there. Give them a little smoke, chase them in so it doesn't crush as many. I'm sure some still get crushed. That's a good box there. I hope you guys can kind of see this. I'm trying to stay out of the way a little bit. Oh, that's a heavy box there. These are looking good. I'm pretty excited. Oh. Over here. Oh, this is another Oki's Queens. Wow. You're doing good. Doing good, girls. That's the story for these next few here. So this time of year, if you're in, I don't know, a lot of white caps on that. In Utah, make sure your bees, make sure you're treating for mites. Should have had that taken care of later anyways. If you don't, get on it. Sick bees won't make it through the winter. Looks like there might be a little nectar flow coming in still. I'm putting resources in this top box more than they are brood. I need you girls to put more brood. they breed for the almond pollination. But naturally, they know it's coming winter time, so they're stocking up. I'm taking you guys to California so you don't have to get so much stuff ready for this winter. Yeah, so if you're in Utah, make sure your bees have got some pollen resources. Make it through the winter. Make sure they've got food. It's getting a little late to pump syrup in, but you can always make some sugar bricks for insurance purposes. If you don't have enough resources, those sugar bricks can sure help them in time of need if they need it. That frame is busted. That frame is busted. I'd love when both end frames are broke. Looking like quite a bit of pollen. Not seeing any eggs on that. Tons of brood there. Good brood pattern here. I gotta hold it a little different so I can see if there's any eggs. I'm not seeing any eggs. Plenty of brood, but oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. Fresh eggs right there. All over that section good milk brood. They need to consume some resources. Girls need to build a little more bees and not so much honey right now. Stop making a bunch of honey and make babies. Make room for babies. Eat that honey. Fat. Lots of bees for California. Woo. Now I'm going to give them some pollen. Ready. Oh, that box is very, very healthy. Box to chew the heck out of that stuff. Oh no, it's pretty heavy. I know you'd rather see the bees in the top of the box, so I need to get better at trying to put that. Pretty good little cluster it looks like there. Quite a few bees. Pollen sub, and that's it. Oh no, I got one more pallet here. So we'll get this one done. Well, I got the bees all fed with pollen patties. Found one dead out was all. The rest actually looked pretty dang good. Quite a bit of weight, quite a few bees. I wish they were brooding up a little bit more than they are. Looks like this colony just noticed. Doesn't that look like that is not sitting? It's not. That whole bottom's been exposed. I don't know how long that's been. There we go, girls. Sorry about that. Anyways, like I said, I had one dead out over there. No, not even a dead out, just really weak. That top box was getting hammered pretty hard. Brood and eggs. but just not very good, not on track. They definitely ain't gonna do super well, I think. I probably should just cut my losses, but we'll let them ride. But thanks for watching. Gonna go do some farming and baling, so beekeeping's done. Like, comment, let me know what you're doing this time of year in your area. It's October 4th. I might have said September earlier, but I'm way off on my years or my months. Holy cow, it's time to end the video. See you later.